Another year has gone. Another year has gone.
Hello, Courtney Junior High School. My name is Harmony, and I want to wish everyone a very happy new year. We hope you had a wonderful winter break and are starting the new semester on a good note.
Happy New Year to you too, Harmony. My name is Yaselin, and I hope you liked all of our silly New Year's resolutions. We know that sometimes New Year's resolutions can be cheesy and cringy, and frankly, just a waste of time. However, we do encourage you all to think of at least one goal to accomplish this year if you haven't already done so.
Try to make your goal a SMART goal. S stands for specific. Your goal should be direct, detailed, and meaningful. Try thinking about who, what, when, where, why, and how. M is measurable. How will you know when you're done? A is attainable. Make sure your goal is realistic and you have the tools and resources to achieve it. R stands for relative. How does the goal fit into your life right now? And finally, T stands for timingly. When will you achieve your goal? What's your deadline? Have a when will establish a sense of urgency and prompt. You will have a better time managing.
Thank you for that information, Harmony. Successful people set goals to help them give a sense of direction in where they want to go and what they want to accomplish in life. So get started on setting a SMART goal today. Now let's move on to some Whitley Library news. Early hours still start at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Friday for students. Free tutoring has resumed, but the 3 Square Meal service is paused for the time being. If you are interested in tutoring and homework help from 4 to 6 p.m., please sign up in person each day. Sessions are available on a first-come, first-served basis.
The Winter Reading Challenge is also happening now at the Whitney Library. All you need to do to enter is read any one book of your choice. Sign up and track your book online or stop by the library for a bookmark. Everyone who completes the challenge by January 31st will be entered in a drawing for fabulous prizes, including Walmart gift cards and movie passes.
And lastly, we want to talk to you about Peace Week happening next week from January 19 through the 22nd. CBN will be airing each day next week, and the counselors have set up some fun dress-up days for us. Tuesday will be Sports Team Day, Wednesday is Crazy Hat Day, Thursday is Black and Gold to show your school spirit, and Friday is Blue Day, where you can wear any shade of blue. We really hope everyone participates in as many of these days as possible.
As you know, there is no school on Monday, January 18th due to the Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We will leave you now with a short biography on this great man. Take care, Courtney Junior High School, and stay safe and healthy. We will see you back here on Tuesday, January 19th in your favorite sports team attire.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed.
Martin Luther King Jr. was a minister and leading activist during the 20th century civil rights movement. He was born Michael Luther King Jr. on January 15, 1929 in Atlanta, and later changed his name to Martin. King grew up steeped in religion and activism. His father was a reverend at Ebenezer Baptist Church and a local NAACP leader. A talented student, King skipped 2 grades in high school and entered Morehouse College at age 15. King was skeptical about Christianity as a boy, but later embraced his faith and entered the seminary. While earning a doctorate at Boston University, King met aspiring singer Coretta Scott. They married in 1953 and had 4 children: Yolanda, Martin Luther III, Dexter Scott, and Bernice. King established himself as a rising star in the civil rights movement. After Rosa Parks' arrest in Alabama in December 1955 for refusing to give up her seat to a white passenger, the NAACP chose King to lead the Montgomery bus boycotts. The protests ultimately led to a U.S. Supreme Court decision which outlawed segregation on public buses in Alabama. With civil rights demonstrations emerging all over the country, King helped organize the Southern Christian Leadership Conference to unite them. Inspired by Mahatma Gandhi, King advocated nonviolent protests like boycotts and sit-ins. King's most famous triumph came at the 1963 March on Washington, which brought over 200,000 peaceful protesters to the nation's capital. On the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, King delivered his iconic "I Have a Dream" speech. King put his life on the line for many of his protests. A 1965 march for voting rights in Selma, Alabama, turned violent when police viciously attacked the protesters in a conflict dubbed Bloody Sunday. Ever determined, King led another Selma demonstration 2 days later. When the marchers reached a bridge blocked by state troopers, they simply knelt down in prayer. King and other leaders persisted, launching a 3rd march days later under the protection of the Alabama National Guard and other marshals ordered by President Lyndon B. Johnson. The power of King's activism compelled Johnson to sign the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. King also won the 1964 Nobel Peace Prize. As the Vietnam War intensified, King focused his movement on what he saw as the 3 major evils of racism, poverty, and militarism. By 1968, King had made many enemies and recognized he might not live to see the fruits of his labor. He shared this sentiment in his speech entitled, "I Have Been to the Mountaintop." The next day, April 4th, King was fatally shot on the balcony of a Tennessee motel by James Earl Ray. King's assassination, however, could not erase his progress or his legacy. His family and followers continued to fight for equality to this day. Since 1986, the United States has honored him every January on Martin Luther King Jr. Day.